Hello, dear students of Standard 5th, Subject English. Today we are going to cover lesson number 10, 3 sacks of rice. Students, you may have read many stories about three brothers, and today our lesson, this is a story about three brothers and a businessman who had a daughter of a marriageable age, and he was looking for a son-in-law who would be a good husband to his daughter and who would also handle his business well. He likes these three brothers so he made a plan, and at the end his plan was successful. He had found his future son-in-law. Now let's get started with our lesson 3 sacks of rice. You may have read many stories about three brothers. Usually two of them, the elder ones, are strong, clever but unkind. They laugh at the youngest one because he is too simple and soft-hearted. Soft-hearted means kind. Our story also has three brothers who lived in a small town, but they were all three of them honest, kind, and hardworking. The elder one ran a shop, the middle one was a priest. Priest means worshipper, and the youngest one had just finished his education. He had started taking up odd jobs to earn some money and to learn a trade. Trade means a job requiring skill. All three of them were fond of their mother. Fond. Fond means affection, love. She had worked hard to bring up the three of them after the sudden death of their father. One day their father's friend visited the mother. He said, "Sister, you know that I have a very prosperous business." Prosperous means successful. "But now I am getting old and my only daughter is of a marriageable age. I am looking for a son-in-law who would be a good husband to my daughter and who would also handle my business well. I like all your sons. If you permit, I will marry my daughter to one of them. But before that, I have a plan." He discussed the plan with her, and she agreed quite readily. The next day, the friend went to each of the three brothers, one by one. He gave them each a sack of rice. Sack means bag. And said, "My dear boy, I am going away for a few months for some necessary work. Please look after this sack of rice till I come back." The friend went away. Many months passed, but he did not return. It was nearly a year before he came back. He visited the eldest brother first. The eldest brother welcomed him and gave him a small purse full of money. "Uncle, you had left a sack of rice with me. After a few months, I was worried that it may get spoiled. Therefore, I sold the rice to my customers. Here is the money I got. Please accept it." "Thank you, my boy. You are such an honest person." Now turn the page number 24. Then the friend went to see the middle brother, who was a priest. Priest means worshipper. The priest greeted him with joy and affection. He said, "Uncle, remember you had left a sack of rice with me. an year ago. I had kept it for many months, but then I was worried that it may get spoiled. I distributed the rice among the poor in your name. They all blessed you for satisfying their hunger. However, I did that without your permission, and I am willing to pay you back for the rice. No, my boy, you acted wisely and kindly. The blessings that I got from the poor people are enough for me. Please don't even think about the money anymore. When the friend went to visit the youngest son, he too welcomed him with love and respect, but he said that he had a confession to make. The sack of rice was lying with me for a long time, but then I had an idea. I often go to a neighboring farm to help with the work. I borrowed an unused plot of land from the farmer. I exchanged the sack of rice for paddy. Paddy means a field where rice grown. And so the paddy in the plot. Fortunately, the crop grew well and yielded 25 sacks of rice. I have kept back 5 of the sacks and sold 20 of them. Here is the money. If you allow, I would like to keep a part of it as my share, considering the labor and money I spent to get it all done. A wide smile spread on the friend's face. He had found his future son in law. So, in this way, the businessman had found his future son in law, that was youngest brother. So, our lesson is over here. Thank you so much.